The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And now from the pistol formation. And now the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Takes the handoff again. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
They'll run it here. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Looking downfield. It's dull. It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On third down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Catch made wide open way downfield. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
Chris, quite a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see and try to creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Knocks that one right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Quick throw to his receiver. He pulls it in for a big gain. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third down, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I don't know if there's much more he could have done on that play. Sometimes it's not necessarily a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. It's the defense just does a nice job at the line of scrimmage, and they make a play.
He knocks this one right through. And we're all tied up now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Looks to the left for a quick throw. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 10-3 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. It's a turnover.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run it here. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Tackle made after a big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The Dogs are in the red zone now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Bringing pressure. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Got space, looking to score. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, Longhorns. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Dropping back. It's Dull. Receiver makes the catch and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. Touchdown, Dogs! This passing game is still on fire. And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? The pass rush closing in. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
1st and 10 play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage. So don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
2nd down play coming up. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Looking for 6. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with him and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping him downfield and you get a call like this.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. The Bulldogs hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, when you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area by getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass. It's dull. He throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. This one is incomplete. Corner of the end zone.
Well, anytime you're snapping the ball inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback the windows are tighter and they close much faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker to give his receiver a chance.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They'll run it to the right side. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. So it's third and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Comes up with the catch. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, that's another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Looking to throw yet again. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to take off. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Oh, man, this is a tough play for this defense. They have the offense right where they want them on third down. They get the pressure, but they don't account for the quarterback and his ability to scramble and create. Picks up a first down to keep this drive alive.
Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He eludes the rush. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Receiver makes the grab, finds just enough space, and makes the first down.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And then they convert the point after, but still trail by 2 touchdowns, 31-17. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end. We'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Doe. The pocket breaking down. Down he goes. A sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Pressure is coming. The protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Defense not pressing this time. First down, looking to throw the football. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. To the air, it's Okada. Quick throw to the left. Finds the receiver wide open. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Longhorns. No chance to catch it.
And that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
The extra point gets him within a touchdown, 31-24. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Play action here on first down. Looking for the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
I love plays like this when everything just kind of comes together. It's like an orchestra. Offensive line giving the quarterback enough time. The receiver works from the left all the way over across the formation to the right. And the quarterback with that time puts the ball.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Catch made on the left side. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So the offense flexing here and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
To throw, it's Okada. He's moving out of the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Longhorns pick up enough for a first down. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
This is the 6th play on the drive. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion, scanning the field. It's Okada. Quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Fighting off the tackler. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the extra point was up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
To the air, it's dull. Bringing pressure. And the ball to the ground. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. The Dogs looking to run some tempo here.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Close to the tight end. And it's complete downfield. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Got him. He's sacked.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They're going to throw it on third and very long. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, that's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now, give the quarterback credit. He's played tough through that so far, but one mistake could potentially be a game-changing play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Looking to make a play deep downfield. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
So second down after the incompletion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They finally stop him, but a big chunk play to wrap up the third period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Ball handed off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here's the second down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Longhorns are in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Okada. He'll try a pass here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, anything at this point in the game, when you get down to first and goal, get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on second goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
Second and goal for the offense. And the quarterback will just sneak it now.
Well, I don't blame them. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. Hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain. This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled before still punted away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Okada. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
The sack sets up 2nd down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. He's got some room and some blockers here. The 30, at the 20, at the 10 now. Touchdown, Georgia. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
What a play here by the defense. We kept thinking this defense might have to come up with a stop to give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead. But instead, they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Offense takes the field. They move the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Back to pass. It's Okada. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. The ball is loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way. Touchdown, Dogs. And the defense joins the party with a score. Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team's on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one will be fair caught. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Lets it go quickly. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's locked. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to throw again. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Dropping back, it's Okada. The pass rush closing in. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick from the very first play. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The game makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's 4th down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. The Dogs will have to kick this away. No fair catch, looking to return this punt. And they've got the returner corralled. First down here for this offense. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. Escapes the pocket. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw. It's Okada. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. And they'll finally bring him down. A big gain there to end the game, but he stopped short and the clock will run out. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch them, see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.